What is up, everybody? It is I, Ronin, and today we are learning how to play Madolche. So if you don't know, Madolche, kind of a fan favorite deck, I think. Yeah, they have very cool art. They're very dessert-based, and they recently got some new support in the form of Madolche Pudding Swar. It makes the deck a fair bit more consistent to get out big monsters. I have Gamisil to a little bit of a deck profile first, I guess. So the basic play you want to do is Mageline, Search Pudding Swar, Special Pudding Swar to summon, I believe it is Angeli, Angeli Tribute to summon Hoot Cake, Hoot Cake effect to summon Messengelato, Messengelato will get you Chateau or Ticket, assuming you don't have one of them already. From there, you can go into the Link Monster plus a rank 4, which is pretty good. Decent going second stuff. Can go first, though, with this card. Madolche Teacher Glassful? Glass Souffle, I think it is. It's 2 level Madolches. With its quick effect, you can detach a material from it, then target a Madolche monster on the field. It can be either which side of the field, weirdly enough, but that doesn't come up probably. That face-up monster is unaffected by other monster effects this turn. If a Madolche card is sent to the graveyard while this monster is on the field, except during the damage step, you can shuffle up to 2 cards from your graveyard into the deck. That's sort of the more first turn rank 4 you would go into. The second turn is Madolche Queen Tiramisu, which is also 2 level 4 Madolches, and once per turn you can attach 1 Xyz material from it, then target up to 2 Madolche cards in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck. Also after that, shuffle cards your opponent controls in the deck up to the number of Madolche cards returned. So generally speaking, this is just non-targeting, non-destruction removal of 2 cards, which is really good if you didn't know. But yeah, basically if you're going first or second, you have these to go into. Or this is a OCG only card, I should mention that. But beyond that, we just have some hand traps, just in case because they're helpful. Messengelato, as I said, he searches spell traps, which is very good. We also have 1 copy of Madolche Puddingcess. It is special summonable by Mewfui, which is when Mewfui is normaled. It can summon another Madolche from your hand, and it is summonable by putting Swar, turning into a level 4, which would make it easier to go into our 1 copy of Madolche Puddingcess Chocolate a la Mode, which is 2 level 5s where you can rank up from a rank 4 Madolche. Uh, and once per turn, you can target 1 Madolche card in your graveyard, shuffle into the deck. While this card has Madolche Puddingcess as Xyz material, when a Madolche card in your graveyard is shuffled into the main deck, you can detach 1 Xyz material to take it to special summon it in face-up attack or face-down defense. So it's just a little bit of a powerhouse with our Chateau, which just says that when a Madolche monster would be shuffled back into the deck, it returns to the hand instead, and all Madolche monsters gain 500 attack and defense. Ticket does something similar, we'll get into that later. Beyond that, we just have Terraforming for a little bit more consistency. Pot of Desires, because there isn't too much we actually care about banishing in the main deck. And lastly, Called, because this is kind of a combo variant, a combo type deck anyways. It could be beat down, actually, weirdly enough. But I don't know, I'm just going for what I saw the standard build to be. Sideboard, we don't really have that much figured out yet. Just, Twin Twisters, always a good sideboard card. Spell Trap removal is nice. And then you have Madolche Knight, so if you wanted to build a more going first build, they do have several counter traps that you can run that you just have to have no monsters in your graveyard to activate. And if you control a Puddingcess, it gets additional effects. So, it makes it worth it to run Puddingcess and that type of thing if you want to. But this one is for monster effects. They also have one for spell traps, but it's pretty good. And last little bit, we just have Mrs. Radiant because they're all Earth monsters, as well as a Utopia set to deal with anything problematic. So, yeah, that's the deck. If you're new here, we just play free games. Hope they go well. And afterwards, we talk about the deck and kind of, what it is that I thought about it, how I think I can improve it, any major misplays I might have made. So, yeah, that being said, I'll see you guys in the first game. Okay, well, in the first game was Star Wars 1744. Actually, the opponent I played against when I was just making sure that the deck would work at all. So, kind of, if he's playing the same deck, I know what it is, so I'd much rather go second. But yes, if he is playing, this is a very good hand right now. Okay, this hand is awesome. But if he is playing what I think he is playing Time Lords, because I did play him a little bit earlier. No. Time Lord pass, fair enough. Alright, so we do take a little burn from that one, but that's not so bad. First, we're baiting out Ashes. Oh, okay, this is a good hand. Alright, so first off, we will get rid of the Time Lord. Because the Time Lord's scary, and we should have the combo here. We will be able to do a lot of damage. No. Searching our pudding swar, wherever it is. So that's pudding cess. Where's the pudding swar? Here it is, pudding swar. Which we can special summon from our hand because we have no monsters in our graveyard. No. So pudding swar's effect will let us special summon again. So we will be going for the Angeli. Now we will activate Angeli's effect. No. To summon our Hoot Cake. Now with Hoot Cake's effect, we can banish one from the graveyard. And summon Messengelato. And Messengelato will let us search. A spell trap. The ticket is more important, so we're going to get that. Now we are in a fairly good position here. Alright, so first up we will special summon our Fresh Sistart using Hoot Cake and Messengelato. Like that. Now we will be special summoning our Queen Tiramisu. Like that. Activate Tiramisu. Oh, I messed up. I had to activate ticket first. You know what? It's fine though. We'll go ahead and detach Pudding Swar. We can return Pudding Swar and Hoot Cake, I think. And bounce these two, or spin them. And we get our Kaiju back, which is pretty cool. Now we'll activate our ticket. Like that. So that will give us some searchy things. Activate the Chateau for 500 attack points and the ticket effect to get a search, which is pretty good. We'll go ahead and grab Mangeline back just so we can have the combo again next turn, I think. But yeah, Fresh to start, an okay card. As long as it's pointing to a madolche, our madolche spell traps cannot be destroyed by card effects. And if it were to be destroyed by battle, we can shuffle things from graveyard back into deck. So it's pretty decent, and we'll set the cold. Yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, we'll go ahead, Baylor. I'd rather him not. Okay, so we are once again in a very good position here. So we'll go ahead and normal summon this. Use this effect to add something. Alright, we do have monsters in our graveyard now, unfortunately. But that's probably fine. We can't activate because we do not have up to 2 madolche. Unfortunately. However, we can do this. Make another fresh start. So now we can activate it. So we'll be putting back Majolines. No. Yeah, we get our Majolines back. Like that. And we bounce this Time Lord. Get a search for... I guess it doesn't really matter at this point, so putting Cess. Just to ensure game. Now we battle, and a game. Oh, thought this might go differently this time. It might have. I mean, we don't know. But yeah, that's GG. GG. No. Alright, but yeah, that's game one. Pretty dominant performance, I think. It is nice that you can just open Mageline and be good. But yeah, so that was against Time Lords. Admittedly, we did have a little bit of foreknowledge on what he was going to be playing, so not a total victory, I would say, but I do think we did pretty well with what we had. But yeah, so one win, not bad. I'll see you guys in the next game. Okay, welcome to the second game of Casual Dude. The Casualist Dude. Okay, that time we lost. So maybe we'll go first? Let's find out. Alright, so we're going second. This hand could be good. It could be good. At least we're playing some Nordics. Yeah, so the Nordic stuff is actually pretty decent. Pretty much it just says make a god card, so it's okay. So he's summoning those. Alright, so he sent the Valkyrie, which is pretty good. So just make Odin, I guess? Odin, it can't be targeted. It's decent. Alright, so we have a Pudding Swar. First things first, though, we deck Finn. Alright, so we're getting our Chateau. And now, if this is a counter trap, we would like to bait it, please. Okay, perfect! No, this is really good, actually. We needed a monster. The main thing we needed with Pudding Swar was just another monster on board, and Mageling does let us do some more searching. So it's fine. No, I will not ash myself. That would be dumb. We can't search itself, so we will just search Mew We don't super need it. So it is whatever. We can special summon our Pudding Swar. Alright, so we did get the summon off. There we go. Pudding Swar to special ourselves a Angeli. Like that. Again, Angeli for Hoot Cake. No, I'm not ashing myself. I don't know why you think I would want to, but I don't. You know, just sort of going through the combo here. And we summon Messengelato. Messengelato effect to search a spell trap. No. Let's go ahead and grab another ticket, I guess. Alright, so now we will, again, just kind of combo out. So first, Hoot Cake plus Messengelato. Like that. Now we will special our tiramisu. Like that. Okay, so striking the tiramisu. That's fine. We'll go ahead and activate our ticket. Hit the chateau. Ticket will give us searches. What do we even want? Let's see. We can only use each of the following sets of Pudding Swar once per turn, so that is unfortunate. Alright, so let's go ahead and just search a Mageling so we can get going next turn. No. Ticket only gives us one search. We can only use ticket once per turn. Yeah, that strike was very problematic. Definitely something to keep in mind for the future. We used our normal summon. We could set that. Wouldn't really be much point outside of trying to look scary. But yeah, we'll just have to pass there. Next turn, we should be fine, assuming he gets no strikes. Alright, so Odin's doing his thing, which is unaffected by spell traps. So, not sure why you did that. Feel like you probably didn't have to. Okay, yeah, but we're almost fine now. Okay, so we can go ahead and do a little bit more deck thinning. No. The issue right now is that we have a Sistart in the grave. Oh no, wait, actually that's fine. We can do this. Normal Milfwee. Milfwee's effect will summon Hootcake. Hootcake effect to banish our Sistart. No. To special summon the Pudding Swar. Pudding Swar's effect. No. To summon. Let's go. We need another level 4 actually. I mean, we don't really have much use for Messenger Lotto, so it's fine. We can deck fan a little bit more, so that's pretty good. Get our last ticket, I guess. Now we special our fresh Sistart using Milfwee and Hootcake. Oh, did I do a wrong? I think I did a wrong. Why is this level 3 again? Let's see. I summoned it off of Pudding Swar, so let's see. Reduce its level by 1. Okay, did not realize that was a thing. Okay, yeah, that was dumb. That was very dumb of me. I messed that one up. No, wait, we can actually still salvage this. This can still be salvaged. So we just need a level 4, I think. Messenger Lotto. Yes. Okay, good. We still had that figured out. That was about to be dangerous. We can go ahead and activate this, detaching Pudding Swar to return these two. Yes, return to hand. Now we can spin and attack for game, I think. Okay. Yeah, alright. That's 2 games. Definitely multiple routes to go about things. Really glad I was able to figure that out. I actually feel pretty proud of myself being able to do that. But now we know a little bit more about Pudding Swar. A little more. It's not just a special summon. It is a special summon and a drop. So, good to know. But yeah, that's 2 wins. This deck is kind of going off pretty hard, I think. Admittedly, we haven't been playing against the most top tier of decks. You know, Nordics and Time Lords. Kind of super outable by this deck. So, yeah, hopefully, last game, we'll get a really good deck to go against. See how this really stacks up. I'll see you guys there. Okay, welcome to the final game with Adam Dirty Pickle. Okay then. Ideally, we would want to go second, but, well, let's see how this deck does going first. Let's see how this deck goes going first. And it doesn't appear to be doing much right now. And we're not... No, I don't want to ash my search. We do have pretty much the combo. Alright, so we normal Angeli. Angeli's effect to summon Hootcake. Hoot Cake, Banish, Angeli, Summon, Messengelato, I believe, to search our ticket. No. Alright, so now we have our field spell and that. We can also, since we have no monsters in our graveyard, special putting Swar's effect, no, to summon another. It doesn't super matter at this point, so we'll go with Mufui. Now we just go in. So specialing Sistart using these two. Specialing Glass Souffle using these two. Let's see, if the madolche card is sent to your graveyard while this is on the field, you can shuffle up to 2 in the deck. Awesome. Now, activate ticket. No. No real point. Activate Chateau. No. Give us a search. Mageline. No need to summon it. And that's our turn. Okay, so we managed a 3,000 wall that can protect itself from monster effects. So that's decent. Our spell traps have protection. Do not have the battle protection we would probably want, though. We'll say that. But we're also set up for next turn to just go in. Ooh, okay, now we're playing against some Digibugs. Actually, Ashen Demise. No. I'm actually thinking that, like, hand traps might not be so good in this deck. Possibly. Okay, so we're once again in a pretty decent spot. We can make a rank 4 here, I believe? No. So we are going to be summoning Pudding Swar as per usual. No. Pudding Swar effect to summon our Pudding Cess from deck as a level 4. Alright, so now we'll just special summon Tiramisu. Okay, waiting for our opponent for Floodgate Trap Hole. Chaining like that. We kind of want that back, so we will not be. Oh, I thought. Oh, it's unaffected by monster effects, but we do get to shuffle some stuff back, so it's fine. Our hand trap, and we're going to be getting things back anyway, so Pudding Swar. Yeah. Just add these two back to hand. Madolche ticket will give us a search. Mageline. Yeah, sure. It's a beater now, so it's fine. Unfortunately, we could make that, but that wouldn't do us much good here. So yeah, let's just attack. Not game. Not game. I'm guessing he might be playing some like Digibug trap trick thing if he had the Floodgate Trap Hole. Alright, so big damage at least. Decently set up for it, I would say. The Floodgate Trap Hole was definitely surprising. But we have protection. We have a way to protect from monster effects, which I misread earlier. Will admit, did misread. Web Solder. Oh, yeah. No battle phase for you, friend. Yeah, it's kind of cool that you can just add your hand traps back with this. Like, unless that's a mirror force or something, I'm pretty sure this might be game. Let's see. A madolche sent. No? Like, even if this is going to get destroyed by battle, we now have madolches in our graveyard to shuffle back, so it's all still pretty good. Alright, so Scaradiator. Let's see. Has changed its battle position. Its effects are negated until the end of the turn. No. Okay, so, I guess that just applies to everything? Alright, that's neat. That is neat. I guess he just attacks in now? Uh, I mean, he could rank himself up here, I think, right? Probably can rank himself up here. Uh, just waiting for him at this point. Not sure what he can do. Oh yeah, no battle phase! He ties! Yeah, okay, so we had that one, I think we won that when we ashed the ties. Because otherwise he would have actually been able to make some moves. But yeah, so went free for free with this. Admittedly, we didn't play against like super like great decks. The combined power of Time Lords, Nordics, and Digibugs. Not exactly super intimidating, but I did end up really liking this deck. I think it's cool. I definitely prefer it going second, but going first, it's not the worst thing ever. Super easy to go plus, very searchable things. You can get back your kaijus, you can take back your hand traps. Like, yeah, this deck is really cool. I really like it, and I would love to make it better. If someone could tell me, like, genuine madolche tips, I would super appreciate it. But, yeah. If you have any decks you want me to try out, let me know. You can send me a list. I can build it myself if you want to see that. Not sure if you do, though. But, yeah. Like if you liked, comment if you have something to say, and subscribe if you want some more. This has been Ronin, signing off.